Hi, welcome. This is Elena with Angel Messages with Elena. I want to thank you for joining me for the Waning of the Moon reading. How fun is that? I want to thank you for joining my family. Thank you for all of those who are just joining and for those who are going to be joining. I just want to say how blessed I am to have you here. And I really enjoy interpreting the energies and the messages from the angels and from the divine, your ancestors. I'm adding several different uh, oracle cards that we'll have an unboxing. I think on my other video I said the 15th, but it's the Saturday the 14th. Ellen Brenneman's Animal Oracle cards for I have purchased. We'll be doing the unboxing. Plus, I'll show you how I cleanse them and how I recharge them. There would be a mini reading with it as well. And of course, my thoughts and things with it too. On the 16th of December, I will be doing a reading for the results of The Voice. If you've been following The Voice, really enjoyed that. Then on the 18th, I will be doing another Oak Island reading. So, this last reading was focusing on a woman and many women on Oak Island that was there prior to prior to the like in the 1800s. So, is there another topic that you want from the Oak Island experience? Please leave that comment below, or you can go to my other Oak Island and reading that I just put up. Also, on the 23rd, I'll be tapping into the Charles Dickens and his energies for writing the Christmas Carol, A Christmas Carol. So yeah, I've really been tapping into him, and I really can't wait to share that with you. So let's get to it. This is the waning of the moon from the 15th through the 23rd. Waning of the moon is about things that we are processing to let go. These are the things that we're making way for the new, making way for beautiful relationships. This is things that we are letting go of their past, so we can bring in more joy, more peace. I'm using the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. I love these cards. I use these, for added energies. December is really breaking way, especially if you're a Capricorn, or those who have really been going through a lot of things in this last few years, or decade, like mine. This is our time to get through all the things that have held us back, and from all those naysayers, and we're out here, we're gonna make a comeback. And so that's the miracles and walking through the blessings. Miracles is going from survivor mode into conquering mode. So miracles is survivor mode. Blessings is the conquer mode. So we become warriors. We can help others. So definitely leadership is coming in 2020, as well as financial gain and prosperity. So if you hear my door creaking, it's my big dog wondering if he can come in or not. So he might be my lurker. Okay, so I forgot to pull a clarity card. So let me do one more shuffle. All right. Oh, that wants to turn over. So, all right. I'm so excited. Yes, making way for the new. All right. So the first card, this is our situation overall for the waning of the moon. And again, it's, for 9 days. So 9 days, this is, the things that the world is perceiving, how the world is becoming more acceptance. This is a 29 card. Notice that their lotus blossoms in, it was like he's on the dock, and this mystery person is looking out and looking up. The balance here is like, this is, it's the earth instead of the moon, which is really fun. So we're looking at the earth from maybe from the moon's aspect, from the goddess is looking at the moon. And it is to the actually perfect to the waning of the moon. And there's also a solar eclipse that is happening as well. All right, so there's lotus blossoms. It's like things are finally opening up. The world is becoming more acceptant. The world is it's like the world is opening up to you. All right, so all these gifts are being opened up to you during this waning of the moon time, to letting go. Sometimes it's through our dreams that this happens, so don't be afraid of your dreams. Your dreams cannot hurt you. You can't. So other entities cannot hurt you. Okay, so it's facing your fears, and yeah, this is a beautiful time because love and joy comes into December, and to those miracles and blessings, and so it's to get past that fear to have the breakthrough. Okay, so it's breaking through success is like what I like to call it. All right, how I'm going to read these cards, I use read them to the directions, and we'll go from the 4, 3, 2, 1 this time. Usually I go 1, 4, 3, 2, but I'm going to start with the 4th. The West. The West is about the outside influences. So this is, the outside influences, how the world is looking at you. This is college, this is business, this is career, this is your neighborhood, your community, your town, your city, your nation, to the world. Okay, so I love this. So yeah, in the 4th position you have 43. His first card is a man holding a coin. So there is the tangible, the touchy-feely, that the reality is that this man is bringing in fortune, that is bringing in good luck, that is bringing in this monetary value. So it could be a real person, or it could be just the divine masculine, and how you finally are getting to get some of this money that you put so much actions in, and it's just like you're the angels God finally recognizing you and giving you your blessings because of all the hard work that you have done, either in your dream world or physically, and how to change your thoughts into your process, is that you're finally getting that fulfillment. So either a physical man, because it's coming into your reality on the left side, which is a monetary gain as well. So it could also be a business manager, because I've been manifesting a business manager to start doing events, and I want to travel. So this is like big time. I want to jump into 2020 just like that. So that's what I've been manifesting. So that is just like a confirmation. It's like, okay, is there an action that I need to do? Is there another thought? There's another thing I need to say for this to come into my reality. This could be a soulmate who has money, who can financially back you. This could be a partnership into your business. All right, our next card is Archangel Michael. So he is working on the outside influences, right? People looking in. He's working on their root chakra. He is working on how society has taught them, and it's like there is a big change that's going to happen. It's kind of like revival of revivals. It's the Renaissance, the rebirth, and all of these things is from everybody else that's been watching you, and it's just like, you know what? I kind of believe what she says. I kind of believe what he says. And it's like Archangel Michael is doing that. He is leading the way with that charge. Changes. Lots of changes to everybody on the outside world. So just be ready for that, because you have been called to be the leader if you're here on my page, to the teacher, because you have went through so much that you have the knowledge, you have the spiritual growth, and the responsibility to teach others. So Archangel Michael is leading that way into that root chakra. Michael is our protector and the warrior. So this is Archangel Gabriel, and Gabriel heralds the new leader, right? So he's going to tell people about the leader, just how it said in the Bible is like, you will see a star. He's going to point the way, and going to point the way back to you. So he heralds the new leaders. He does the connection. He does the communication. So communication and how people are talking to you is going to be relatable, so that you can share your story, you can share your testimony, right? Because that's how it all works, right? We put ourselves out there, and then it's just like other people are going to respond to what we have put out there. So Archangel Gabriel, the heralder. And then we have the woman holding a coin. So the first and the fourth card in the fourth position. So you got both of them. So this is, oh my, this could be like within the marriage. This is, again, career and business. This is definitely the feminine that came to join the masculine. And again, just like in the full moon reading, just how there was 3 men, the divine masculine that came in, but she can hold her own. That's how I see this. That power. This is a powerful woman who's coming in. So be alert and watch Kahil, a powerful force, but not just a powerful force, but a powerful, wealthy force that is to be reckoned with. So yeah, could be. Yeah, like I said, it could be a relationship of a man and a female together that it has their own partnership into their own business. So yeah, or they're bringing you into their business. This man is bringing the woman, or the woman is bringing in the man. So yeah, remember the feminine side of ourselves is the acceptance and the reception, right? We have to be open to it. And it also represents mother, father's on the left side, mother's on the right side, groom's on the left, bride is on the right. You have spouses on both sides, male and female. So they balance out. So you're getting the balance all on the right side, and the outside influences is like they're going to shower on that monetary value that is coming. All right, so number 3 is about our family within, right? We talked about mother, father, bridegroom, and then how God is at the peak, the 3, the triune, the Trinity, Jesus and the Holy Spirit, which is his counterpart, which is the rose, and then the God source at the top. Another way that you can look at it is, bride, bridegroom, and Jesus to the Mary Magdalene, which is the God source of love in the center. And then all the children that are within your immediate family. So there is some deceit going on. So kind of be aware of that in your immediate family. This is like your children. This is not aunties. This is not your neighbors. This is something that is within. So this is like spouse. This is like boyfriend or a girlfriend. This could be your own self-sabotage, that you don't feel like you're good enough to get all these miracles, all these blessings, and you are worthy. So there's a component of deception. Be aware of that. That's why readings are really good to know, is like in the next 9 days, to be aware. There could be somebody sabotaging, but it's in your family circle. All right, then whatever happens with this deception is going to lead you to the temple path. The temple path is the number 3 in the 3 position, the 12 that comes into the 3. So 3, you have the components of all of this for transformation within your own family, and it will change. So it could be like going into church, for a wedding, and there's some deception going on. Deception before the wedding, during the wedding, at the reception. You just kind of be aware of that. This could also be working on your own house, because our body is considered the church. We're considered the body, the vessel for God to deal within. So whatever happens with this is going to lead you to a healthier body, to a healthier lifestyle with God. And talking to your angels, all of the orbs, I believe, are like angels letting us know that they're there. So it's going to bring spiritual awareness and intuition, wisdom, and discernment within your family. And then you have the blossoming of abundance in another three, in the three position, three threes. I love the syncing. So this is like the things that's verging. You may, some people may have been trying to get pregnant, and not, this is not the time to get pregnant. It's actually, um, after the new moon into the full moon. But not to say that it could be your pregnancy and delivery. So the labor part is the delivery into the joy. Especially a couple days after the full moon, which would be about the 15th to the 18th of December. So if you're pregnant, be aware, have your bags packed. It could happen between the 15th and the 18th. Blossoming of abundance it just means that things are opening. It's kind of like the apple blossoms and how it's opening up and ready for to pollinate, so it can create that fruit. And the fruit is what we gain for the harvest. So the fruits of your labor is blossoming. It's coming. Okay, and then you have the victory, right? Because you were warned, you use your intuition, you have the blossoming of abundance that is giving you a victory. And so it's like you caught something before it got bad. Maybe it's one of your children who is doing something that they shouldn't be doing, drugs or stealing or theft, or it could be so minor of just saying a lie. So you had the victory over that. You caught it in time. Okay, so there's a weight of fulfillment that is coming in for monetary gain. Anything that we learn is wisdom and it's knowledge. So that's another beautiful part too, because that is also like a monetary gain that you can share with other people. Now we're moving into the east, into the two. Again, is the feminine. Mother, daughter, sister. This could be the auntie. This could be the grandmother. Our bodies, the stone, and the rock is also because they represent faith and amplification of spiritual gifts. So you have 15, appreciation. So the things that you've gone through, right, finding this deception, is that you're still going to appreciate the things around you. It's like you might be standing in a bramble of thorns, but it's like they're not hurting me, they're not bothering me. I've gone through this grieving time, I am fine. The angels are supporting me, I feel them. Your ancestors, those who have passed on, will make themselves known a lot more during this time as well, and going into Christmas. So be aware of that. They're going to show things, if you're not into that position of appreciation, that you will be, because there's got to be some form of thanksgiving and blessings. Saying I'm grateful, saying I am thankful. For the little things. I'm like, a little order. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because the more I do readings, the better that I become, right? And things that are more spontaneous. I don't have to think about it. Things just rattle and rattle and rattle because I'm so in tune. I've had so much practice. So yeah, the angels are going to keep giving you their language for these interpretations, these signs, these connections, the syncing, the God winks. All of these are not coincidences. These are leading you. All right, then we have the 41st card, which is Archangel Uriel. So she comes in with this knowledge on the feminine side, right? More knowledge. You can't go wrong with knowledge. So if you're not getting healing, if you're feeling stuck, Uriel, she will put a little fire in your belly. She will, if you're procrastinating because it's like, I'd rather just wallow in bed, this is not the time. It's like, it really isn't. There is time for rest, but not to wallow. Because I was even thinking, it's like, gosh, I really would want to watch some movies today instead of, doing these readings. But it's like, in my time schedule, I need to get these done, so I'm ready to go early in the morning to the library so I can upload them, because it uploads like in minutes versus hours on my end. So to get all these done. And so she puts that, in the belly, and is like, okay, well, I'll reward you if you do this. And it's like, oh, okay, there's a really good movie later tonight, so I can get all this stuff done during the day. So Uriel is all about the knowledge and the epiphanies and and the course corrections. And it's like, okay, she can lengthen time and shorten time as well. So if you need more time, just say, okay, Uriel, thank you, but I need more time. And things will happen. I mean, I remember doing something that I had to do and it had to be done by a certain amount of time, and I was getting behind, and I'm like, okay, this is not going to happen. I just said that I just need more time. I need more time, Lord. I need it. And then it's just like, like an hour later, I get a phone call and it's like, oh, by the way, that deadline was moved. Oh, yes, I got another week. Because Capricorns, I mean, yeah, procrastination is our middle name sometimes. Because we work so hard. So yeah, so those are the things that happens, and it's not by coincidence, because you have said I need more time, and so Uriel will grant that. She'll get you, the fire in the belly to get you out of bed, or she will make all of my animals go ballistic, like they're dying, and I have to get out of bed going, okay, what's going on? So there's my alarm clock. I don't even have to set an alarm clock because Uriel will do it for me. All right, attachment is the things that we're attached to. Maybe we're just too attached to a loved one who has passed and hold on to that way too long, right? Because this is the appreciation, this is a lost card. This is how we manifest. And if we manifest in grief, how are you going to raise your vibration and your energy into your body? If you're called to be a healer, you can't have that. You really have to work on releasing. The bipolar is from people not going through the grieving process and releasing it. They bottle it up, they push it down, and I've seen so many people that says, just push it down, just push it down, just put it in this little box. Well, eventually that box is going to go what? Right? Blow up in your face, blow up in family faces. So these are the things that we have to work on to release it. If you're dreaming of loved ones, and it's a loved one who has passed, they haven't dealt with the grief, that this is them coming into their dreams saying, it's time to let that anguish and that sadness go. It's time to release it. Dreams cannot hurt you, right? We talked about that just in the beginning. Dreams cannot hurt you. So face the loss. Face during that time, that it was a difficult time. This could be a grief of, like my children. I had to go through that grieving process for years because they weren't with me every single day. So it's just like, it's the grieving process that we have to go through, and to release it and release it to God. I mean, I fought for them until God says, okay, that's enough. I mean, I fought for them for 7 years and I still didn't get them. So it's just like God said, that's enough. And then that was the last time that I've had problems with the judicial system from his lawyer. So yeah, when it's time to release it, it's time to just let it go, because better things are coming for you. So if you're called to be a healer and you're working with this, can't, because you can transfer your feelings and those emotions to somebody else. So you have to have a clear vessel. Your body is your vessel, a musical instrument. We do things on behalf of divine, and we have to be clean ourselves. Okay, and then our last card in the second position is the walking away. There are times that we do have to walk away. It doesn't, and this is because I remember doing a reading where they wanted to move, and it's just like this was in reverse. It's like, no, you're not leaving because there's closure. So this is that you will gain closure. This is that you release it, and now you can move on. Walking away doesn't mean that you're just leaving everything behind, but you're walking away from a situation that is not honoring yourself, because we keep putting ourselves down because somebody else is doing it. That deception card. So, it's probably some of this stuff that you stood up for yourself and now they're making you feel guilty. And it's like, I don't think so. I have released that. I'm moving on. I'm walking on. So this is about closure. That it's time to walk away from the things that is not serving you or serving your beliefs, serving, your mission. This is my mission, what I'm doing. Nobody's going to tell me to stop, right? Because this is my mission. This is my business, and my business is God's business. All right. So now we're going into the North Node, which is the number one, which is about leadership and being balanced. Now this is going to be balancing into the third, into the 1-3, and then the 2-4, the East and West, they balance itself. So you have to have the balance. That's where you get the cross from. So in the first position, we have 4-4, which is a woman holding a coin or a heart. I want to say coin. Not to say that this leadership, since I said that, will bring in monetary value through this love relationship. Because I tell you what, when you get into that love and heart chakra, unconditional love, you amplify your whole body and it just oozes out everywhere you go. You're going to just magnify that love everywhere. And that's where it changes everything. It's this love conquers all, and does. So it's just a matter of getting into it. So this is a woman holding the heart, the holding this love, that this is very feminine. So if you are a man looking for a feminine spouse, girlfriend, soulmate, I mean, this woman is coming in and it's going to be in leadership position. No longer are we going to work in the south part and be deceived, right? We kind of know, and it's just like, I don't think so. So men, if women are walking away, it's because they kind of know what's in your heart too. So men, make sure that you are clean as well, because there's no more no more manipulating the women to do what you want to do and walk on us like a mat, because it's not happening anymore. Women are being raised up even more so in 2020. Yeah, I thought 2019 was pretty powerful, but now it's 2020. So Archangel Shamiel is the one who finds lost things. He works on our solar plexus, and the solar plexus is the action and the I do. So the things that was lost because of this deceptive card and things that we sabotage, is that he's going to restore that to you. You have, oh gosh, there is already 4 archangels in here. So this is the 4th one who's coming in. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna, whatever's you lost, I'm gonna get. So if you had lost like a loved one or whatever, you will bring that loved one with Gabriel. So that could be the outside influences that comes in as the leadership. Here we go. I swear, I did shuffle these cards over and over, and here they are, coming out again. So this is Archangel Metatron into the third eye, into the epiphanies. It's just like our pineal gland that is in the center. It's a little tiny gland. And when you cut it in half, it looks like the eye of Horus. Otherwise, it looks like a real tiny pine cone, and how it's made out of crystals, so we can hear voices. We can hear microwaves. So don't think that you're going insane. It's your pineal gland is opening up. I remember hearing, the old telephone poles, and being out in the middle of nowhere in this little town. Me and my brother were like, "Can you hear that?" And we could hear the sound waves of people talking on the wire. Yeah, we were little. Oh gosh, 5 and 3 years old, and we're just like, "Can you hear that?" So our pineal gland was open. Now be careful with fluoride and tap water. You had to do a salt vinegar bath, bath, and anoint yourself with oil. And leave a comment if you want me to put that link in there for how to do that, because I have it on the website. And then it decrystallizes the pineal gland. So if you're wondering, am I spiritual? Can I hear things? Yes, we all have that ability. We are all like God. God made us in his image. So the powerful and how powerful he is, we can be that as well. But how we get into that is through humility and being humble. Having that love. Have love come in first. Because if you go just knowledge, you'd be like these professors who have so much knowledge that they're not social. They can't understand love. So it has to come from love for all those, and you could speak and it just makes noise. But if it comes through the heart and then out, then it's welcomed, right? It's accepted by the world. All right. Oh, hostilities. Ooh. We got hostilities in leadership going on. So yeah, I guess this deceptive card, which is underneath, is like, oh no, no. It's like hostility. No, 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 no. We got archangels working here. So there's sometimes we are hostile to our own self. I know there's people out there who hurt themselves, or they put themselves on Facebook and they leave things hanging, and it's just like, you know what, there's so many people in suicide and military and young children anymore, and it's just like, that's self-sabotage. They are doing that to themselves. So don't let a suicide change you, because they have free choice. No matter how old they are, they have free choice. Yeah, and I know because I'm a product of family members on my paternal side who have killed themselves. And I kind of really feel that they're very selfish. Sometimes people kill themselves because they don't think that they can get healing and get well. So to know that those are all lies from the pit of hell, and sometimes we have hell amongst us. So don't get into those hostilities. Remember that this man is coming in with a sword, just like Michael, and those are the Michael carries a sword. So tap into Michael and to this warrior, and it's just like, you know what, it could be something that somebody said, because we have the power to uplift or to tear down. So don't get into those words and self-sabotage as your leader. If people scoff at you, it's okay. 2 days ago, I called my grandmother and wished her a happy birthday, and lost my job. And so I was just telling her about everything that was happening, that I had a job, I lost my phone, I lost Wi-Fi, I lost a lot of things. It released me from a lot of contracts, which was great. It was like, a release my contracts was awesome. And it was the first time that I was able to tell my grandmother, it's like, yeah, I make a living by doing psychic readings, because she understands that over angel messages. And she's like, you know what, you've always been a leader, and you had a crappy life, but you're going to do well. I mean, from a grandmother, 92 years old, who said some really nice things to me in December of last year. I was just like floored. I'm like, wow, I have backing from my grandmother. Kind of really meant a lot to me. So she supported everything, and she goes, you are going to just make waves in the world. She goes, you have called to be this leader, and you didn't get that honor and respect in the past, but I mean, she did a prediction that it's gonna like take off in 2020 and beyond, and so, well, I claim that. I claim that. So if somebody speaks prophecy over you and you really resonate with it, you says, I claim it. Amen. Victory. Okay, so don't let other naysayers say anything, and sometimes we have to say something. And it's just like, I've been telling family on Facebook, I think I made like just 3 posts since I started in February doing angel readings, and what a ministry. And I don't even get any comments. I got 1 like. I shared how well my story's doing. I got 1 like. Nobody said anything. So it's just like, sometimes putting yourself out there is just like, nobody's going to notice because they're so busy. So who cares? Right? So you just keep doing what you've been called to do, because what I'm doing is a great ministry, and it's helping bring people into healing, and healing into spiritual and religious beliefs as well. So yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. And hostilities, yeah, you're just gonna look at that going, okay, I got angels on my side, because I mean, hello, you got like 5 angels that came into this reading. Okay, so our clarity is cornucopia, a harvest. This is harvest time. Yeah, we might be letting go and working through our past, but we are, we're getting the harvest. So it's just like, okay, we are also been called the grapevines, and then we're producing the grape, and then God is going to make wine out of us. Okay, so how valuable that we are. So kind of look at this too, through all the the past and the things that you had to go through. is that you become an aged wine that is worth so much that the taste is just like unbelievable, and there will be nothing ever like it again. That's how rare that you have become. So this cornucopia is just like harvest and fruits of the labor is just coming in. So yeah, the next 9 days. I'm so excited for you and for me. I mean, yeah. So December, work through those areas that I've told you, because it's beautiful. World is going to become more acceptant of it into goddess, sacred feminine and sacred mother. And yeah, and we're going to see her, we're going to commune with her, and it's going to be like we know her face, right? That we just know no more exiled. She's returning home to Israel. So I'm excited about that. I'm so excited. So yeah, I can't wait to share more with you. So thank you for all the likes and comments, and again, make your comments down. I mean, what are some of the things that you're working on that you don't mind posting? What are the things that you hope is coming for financial gain in this cornucopia? And by the way, what kind of wine are you? Me, I'm a rose moscato, a little sweetness with a little pink to it. So yeah, and put that down there. Plus, I like some champagne that's a little sweet too. So we'll talk to you all later. Share, 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 and thank you. I love you all. Mwah.